Because the only time the reindeer fly is on Christmas Eve. And they don't fly any other time. That's right. It's the only time reindeer fly. They can't fly anytime else. So I had to come down on my jet, and boy, I tell you what, we're going to get some snow. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from bed to find out what was the matter. Away to the window, the moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster to midday to objects below. Anybody ever seen a full moon? Been out at night with a full moon? See how bright it is? This was a full moon night. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. What's the name of the 8 reindeer? No, Rudolph's number 9. Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. That's the 8 of them. There's a 10th reindeer, but we don't let her out.
What's the 10th reindeer?
She's not a nice reindeer.
What's her name?
Rudolph's got the red nose, but we don't let the 10th reindeer. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney came St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. It shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw the reindeer fly. Well, now there's an interesting thing about that, because if you look in the paper, in the Brainerd paper last week, there was the thing that was sent up to me to the North Pole, and the person asked how a reindeer flies. And the first one, the turtle said, it's an anti-gravity. And the squirrel said, wings. And the raccoon said, gas. Not quite right. They've got a genetic ability to fly. They take off, they fly. And that's the only time they can fly is on Christmas Eve. So we have to get it all done before the next one. Oh, they'll eat almost anything, because they're eating up in the pasture right now. See, you thought there's snow up there? There's not. See, if you look at a map of the world, and you look at a couple of continents, line out on the map is towards the top of the world. Oh, hot springs. Do you think those elves work at 40 below zero? Are you kidding me? No way. Those guys don't like that. Those guys and gals want heated buildings. So that's just the way it is. And I've got pastures for the reindeer. Oh, it's great. Yes, there you are. How far to the North Pole? My jet, about a minute and a half. Do you want to take a regular flight? About 10 hours. And if you try to sled it, I don't know how you're going across the ocean.